Chrissie Swan Show.
Oh, well, hello and welcome to Wednesday, Jack.
Welcome to it, Swan.
Have you noticed that I've put in an effort today?
You have. What's going on? Do you have a job interview? Or
I'm wearing a very fancy skirt that I've only ever worn once for a photo shoot.
Yeah.
And there is a story behind it. I had so much time this morning.
That's
I
rare.
couldn't believe. I know. All of a sudden I had time and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to wrap a present for Chloe who works here.
Chloe Elizabeth.
But first I had to go upstairs and get a few bits and bobs to throw into the mix. Then I went, I'll have my shower. Then when I was in the shower, I realised I haven't washed it for a while. So I got out my products and I gave it a good scrub. Then I got out of the shower and I thought, I've got a bit more time. I will start hanging some clothes. And then I was in front of the wardrobe and I was looking at my clothes and I thought, I'm going to I've got to commit to this hermit lifestyle. I've got to get rid of some of this stuff. Anyway, at that point, I looked at the time and all of a sudden, like an hour and a half had elapsed and I was late and I just grabbed the first thing that was in front of me and it was this fancy skirt.
Wow, I'm shook it wasn't like activewear or Stacks or something.
No, because I was in my never wear wardrobe, my good things, you know.
So it's separate. Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
And so there you go. Maybe that's the way I'm going to start wearing these clothes.
Just
utterly
start
by accident.
Looking at that never wear wardrobe.
Yes.
Hey, coming up before 3 o'clock, we'll be playing Swan's Spotlight Scream. All you got to do is scream for a $1,000 Spotlight voucher. Register via the Nova Player app. But next, Mystic Chrissie, 132410 if you would like your mind read. And you have props today, Mystic.
Now with added props. I have plugged in a USB. That's all I need to tell you at this point.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
I'm about to introduce some props to one of my favourite segments.
Specsavers is helping Chrissie with her mystical visions. Should have gone to Specsavers.
Mystic Chrissie.
Welcome to my cave.
Your side of the desk right now is just absolutely cluttered with shit.
Look.
There's a disco ball with lights.
It's a rotating disco ball. It's a shame there's so many lights in this studio because it could really have some amazing ambience.
I can turn this down.
Oh, that's nice.
Can you hold... I know, I wish we could do the show like this, but Marco wouldn't be able to film anything.
Look into my eyes.
Wow.
And I've got another piece of the puzzle here. I was at the op shop the other day and I saw this wig and I thought, Mystic Chrissie needs a wig. And I haven't even opened it.
It kind of is just the same colour as your hair though, Swan.
Well, I hope that is not the case because there would be no point. Is this what Mystic Chrissie would wear?
I can confirm that there's no point because it looks like your hair.
I've lost my mind.
You have.
Is that Mystic at all?
No. I'll also just remind you that we're on air.
Hello, Sandra.
Hi, Chrissie. How you going?
I'm getting the vibes, Sandy. I'm getting the vibes strongly. The vibe is that I've officially lost my mind and today's the day I'm going to mark in the diary. You are a collector. You've got that gene.
Not true.
Someone is, and it annoys you. You're a very nostalgic person, Sandra. You don't like spicy food.
Sandra's a slow responder, I can tell you that much.
True.
That is true. You don't like spicy food. And also, you're very quick to say, that's tacky.
Yes, that's true. Very true indeed. I tell it how it is.
Sandra, who's referred to you by using the word, she's a sturdy girl?
Not true.
Are you...
Tom, have you briefed her to just say true, not true?
You've got something really enormous in your house. It might be a plant
or it might be your husband.
It might be a foot. I don't know. There's something huge about you, Sandra.
There is a huge something in my house, and it's a beautiful picture I was given when I got married almost 22 years ago now, from the bridal party, and it's just beautiful.
And it's big.
And what's the picture
of?
of?
It is very big. absolutely gorgeous.
You have a strange fear, Sandra, and I want to say moths.
Moths.
Yes.
Absolutely true.
Really?
I can't stand them. I run away as soon as I see them, and I go and hide in one of the other rooms. Unfortunately,
Wow.
I get that straight from my mum.
That was
Oh
good,
my
Mystic.
God.
I feel like we wrap it up there. Sandra, you have won a VIP Specsavers voucher and $250 cash.
Oh, fantastic. Just what I need before I go away to Fiji.
Oh, how wonderful, Sandra.
She's going to knock back the pina coladas, old Sandra.
I've lost my mind.
You have.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
One Pass is now available at Priceline Pharmacy, and Sister Club members are getting exclusive access to boosted perks. Start your free 30-day trial today.
Learn more at priceline.com.au/onepass. T's, eligibility criteria and exclusions apply.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
I think I need to talk about these bunnies.
Chicago and Gingy.
Chicago and Gingy. Gingy did start off with a different name, and it's been so long now, I can't remember what it was. Oh, Cara something. Anyway,
Cara.
Cara Milk or Cara...
Oh,
Caramello.
that feels a bit stupid.
No, it was Cinnabon.
Oh, Cinnabon. No, that also feels a bit stupid. You guys picked great names because Chicago and Gingy are great names.
Well, I did, yeah.
Was
Kid agrees with you, and Cinnabon was his rabbit, and he said, I can't even say the word.
I'm with you, Kit. How
I'm not
silly.
calling her that.
Nonsense.
So she became Gingy. She's massive, by the way.
Oh, she's a big girl.
Oh, my God, she's a big girl. She's sturdy. Very sturdy.
What about Kaggy? She's slim.
She's little.
Yeah.
So
A Kardashian true to her form.
here's the thing. I got these bunnies for the kids, and I did not expect to fall in love with them.
Yeah, you've lost your mind. You've given them a day spa. You think they're humans.
My camera roll is full of photographs of them and videos of them doing stuff like cleaning their little faces with their paws. Like, who am I recording that for?
It's also so not you. That's so off-brand for us.
And this is what I mean. It's really taken me by surprise.
So when you lost Chicago last week, it makes sense and tracks that you were properly beside yourself.
I was properly upset that I may never see that magnificent little bunny again. I am obsessed with their bottoms and their tails.
Okay, well, that's weird.
Just this morning, I pulled up a chair to where they live and talked. They're the first people I see every morning. I go downstairs, I talk to them. I've organised to have scraps delivered to me because I'm very time poor. I buy them corn on the cob with real money.
Are you in a
Because I know they love it.
that you haven't told me about? Are you still at the compound or have you checked in somewhere?
I know
Because this
it's-
feels like a program that they would potentially put on for people that are, getting some help.
It's very unusual. Yeah, I know. They're like, what do they call it? Emotional support bunnies. It gets worse because Peg, my daughter, is also obsessed. Every day we check in with each other to see what sort of day we're having, and we ask the question. I can't believe I'm admitting this. Who are you today? You Chicago or you Gingy? 'Cause
Wow.
they've got very different personalities.
Is Chicago a vibe and Gingy's a bit more sad?
Gingy's cranky,
Yeah, okay.
but also delicious. Chicago is
So like you on a salty day.
yes,
Yeah, still delicious, but it's
a Gingy
cranky.
day.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you're cheeky or if you're having a bit of fun, you're Chicago.
Okay.
And even now, Peg blames things on Chicago. Like if she does something that annoys me, I go, Peg. She'll go, it wasn't me, it was Chicago.
Wow.
Like it's her alter ego.
She's also going to need some therapy if this continues into her teen years.
Well, I'm glad that I've got my obsession off my chest. But the latest thing is this. They are outdoor bunnies. I mean, bunnies are bunnies, right? Chicago is spending a lot of time in Peg's room. And
It's very trailer trash of you.
and I'm all for it. This is the
Swan,
thing.
no.
I know. They're very clean. And they're litter trained. How do they do that? She hops over to her litter. Anyway, the other day I heard Peg talking to someone in her room and I thought, she's on a WhatsApp group or whatever. you know, that's all girls. That's
Yeah,
all
of
girls
course.
do is that they talk all through school and then they come home and they keep talking.
Just voice note each other nonstop.
Yeah. Anyway, I put my ear up. No, she's talking to Chicago. Her brother's in there too.
Wow.
Her brother's in her room. They've got Chicago on the bed. And I looked through the door. This is what it's come to. She's got a Sydney Swans AFL flag on the bed. She's got a Richmond Tigers AFL flag on the bed. And there's a little bunch of rocket on each of the flags.
Wow.
And she's gently saying to Chicago, I just want to find out which team you go for. So this is the situation.
I reckon in about a week you're going to come in and we're going to be talking about the fact that Peg's a furry now and has turned into a rabbit.
Oh my God, I did search how to buy a rabbit's tail.
Because that's the thing. No, don't encourage it.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Hey, did you email the people to tell them I'm coming to Coldplay with you?
Must email people. Let's do this.
Spotlight is the home of Halloween costumes, decorations, and DIY.
Swan Spotlight Scream.
Halloween is just around the corner and there's only one place you need to go to for all your Halloween bits and bobs, and that is the great Spotlight. Is that right, Tanya?
Oh, it absolutely is. They've got the best variety of costumes.
Everything.
It's awesome.
Everything you could possibly want or dream of. If you were going to go trick-or-treating or to a theme party as your favourite Scream Queen, who would it be?
Oh, I'd go old school. I'm going Janet Leigh from Psycho.
Yes, Jamie Lee Curtis's mum. Good one. You could have
She's beautiful.
your little kiss curls, and you could have a little shower curtain on. Oh, that would look really good.
Absolutely.
Spotlight sell them, don't you worry about that. All right, Georgia, hello.
Hi.
Who's got the best Scream in Hollywood for your money?
Oh, mine's got to be Emma Roberts in
Oh.
Scream Queen.
Oh, the best. The best. All right, ladies, warm up those pipes. I hope you've done your warm up vouchers, your warm up exercises, because there's $1,000 to spend at Spotlight on the line for the best Scream. Tanya, we're going to go with you first. On the count of 3, you are going to give me your best Psycho style motel.
Hang on, is someone panting? Can you hear that?
Yes, but maybe Tanya's got sleep apnea or something.
Okay, I'm just making sure everyone's okay before they start screaming.
She's nervous. There's $1,000 to spend at Spotlight on the line.
Alrighty, let's let her scream, Swan.
All right, on the count of 3, Tanya, as if you've just turned up to Bates Motel. 1, 2, 3. Not bad, not bad. All right, Georgia, you've heard what you need to beat. On the
Yes.
count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, it can only be one winner, and that is Georgia.
It's Georgia!
Yes,
Huge!
Georgia, you have won $1,000 to spend at Spotlight.
Thank you.
Fill that trolley, baby.
Oh, you bet I will.
Register
good.
via the Nova Player app if you'd like to play tomorrow.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go clicking.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
I was you know, one of my favourite pastimes is just looking at the streamers and deciding what I would watch if I had any time.
Yeah.
That's the best I can do. I can do 10 minutes where I go, if I had time, I would watch that.
If only. But you never get to watch it.
Can I tell you, there's like a new Nicole Kidman release every 7 minutes.
And I'm so here for it. I stand Nicole Kidman.
How does she... I think there's a conspiracy going on here. I think there might be 4 of her.
You reckon?
Well, because there's always so... How does she have time to record, to film them all?
Well, she just leaves Keefe at home with the kids and she's on set every other day.
Keefe's touring.
Well, the kids are with some good nannies.
They are. Now, she's 57. I didn't realise that. And I know that because the headline, first 2 words of Nicole Kidman, and then it says 57.
Yes.
She has... she's doing a little bit of press for her erotic drama, Baby Girl. We spoke about it when we first saw the trailer. It looks good.
It's not out for a little while, though. Given how much press there has been, I think we have to wait until, like, Boxing Day or something.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a lot of talk. Oh, I feel like we started talking about it because it was featured at a film festival recently.
Maybe it was at Cannes, yeah.
Yes, it was. Anyway, it's coming. and it's not the only one. Apparently, she had to take many breaks in filming because she was tired of constantly feeling the feelings
But like
associated.
the big O.
Yes.
When she says that she had to take these breaks because she was sick of feeling the big O, does she mean acting the O or actually experiencing the O? Because Keefe would not be happy if it was the latter.
Well, I don't know. I'm assuming that it was the latter. Is it?
I guess if you're like thrusting and grinding up on someone the whole time during scenes, it could bring you to that.
I don't believe it. I don't believe her.
I mean, she looks quite into it there, doesn't she? That looks like the cover of an OnlyFans video.
What a show off if that's the case.
On you, Nicole.
I don't think that's possible. I really don't think it's possible.
Yeah, but you're dead from the waist down, remember?
Well, no, but it doesn't. It's
People can go again.
No,
Anyway, our boss definitely just stood up there and looked at our other boss.
No, but it takes time.
I know, but maybe if he's really hot. Anyway, I can't wait to see this film. And Nicole, you keep making those movies and TV shows, babe.
Stop lying.
Why? I love her. You know I love her.
No, Nicole, stop lying. That did not happen.
I reckon it did.
No, it did not.
Okay.
Now let's move on to breakup etiquette. So Zach Bryan. He's recently been in Australia. Everybody loves him. Country is the new rap, etc.
Yes.
Broke up with his girlfriend, who has one of the greatest names of all time. Sing it, Jack.
Brianna Chicken Fry LaPaglia.
Chicken Fry.
Yeah.
Is that actually on her birth certificate?
No, she got that name. She's an internet personality. She's a part of that Barstool crew over in the States.
What's that?
It's like they do podcasts. They're like a broadcast company. But I don't know where Chicken Fry comes from. 132410 if you know why Zach Bryan's ex is called Brianna Chicken Fry.
My guess is that she's got a country dad and he called her Chicken Fry.
Okay.
Anyway, they broke up. Sad news.
I did see Zach announce that on his Insta stories.
Well, this is her problem. She didn't know that he was going to announce it to the world, and she's upset, and she's released this statement.
Just woke up to Zach posting on his Instagram that we broke up. I had no idea that post was going up. He didn't text me, he didn't call me. I just woke up to a bunch of texts being like, "Are you okay?" I've been crying for like 5 days straight.
Okay.
What's your take on it?
If she's been crying for 5 days straight, that makes me think he broke up with her 5 days ago.
Yes.
I think it's okay for him to put out a statement before it gets leaked, because it would inevitably get leaked. I think after 5 days, that's fair game. I'm with Zach. What do you think?
I think that's too soon.
5 days? But when you're a star and if you want to have the first word,
it's no one's business.
Kind of is.
That is too soon. How long have they been going out for?
Since 2023, I think.
So a
middle
couple of
last
years.
Year.
No,
year.
that is too soon.
Nah, suck it up, Brianna Chicken Fry. Go get some wings.
Nah, the reason he's done that. You know the reason he's done that.
Why?
Because he's got someone in the wings, and they're going, unless you make it public that you are not with Chicken Fry anymore, you're not getting access.
This is the Chrissie Swan Show.
Yes, rolling. We're in the middle of the week, and we are in the middle of the show.
Yeah, I just thought we'd stop down here, Swanee, and have a chat about Travis Scott.
Yes, my 13-year-old was there last night.
It looked nuts, Swan.
Like the most giant ginger gangster that ever was.
Was he scared? I saw all of the hectic mosh pit jumping.
He said it was awesome.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
now, should we keep chatting?
No, we won't.
Poor Swanee has been busting to go to the bathroom, and you did very well there to keep chatting to me as I tried to keep you in here. Bye. Hey, 132410 next. We're going to play Chrissie's Quizzy. If you would like a limited edition bum bag, let's hope she makes it back to the studio in time.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
Good. Yeah, it's going to be a good night. I'm not leaving the house again. You're leaving. You're listening to the Chrissie Swan Show. On over, let's give away a bum bag.
And you made it back in time.
Chrissie's Quizzy.
And my record of never missing a radio break because of toilet things remains intact after 21 years.
We love to hear it.
Hello, Danielle.
Good afternoon, guys.
Tell me about yourself. When's your birthday?
My birthday, it's in March, the 25th of March.
The 25th of March, the day before my beautiful daughter.
There you go.
You enjoying being an Aries?
Absolutely.
Good
Fire
girl.
sign.
Fire sign.
Aries are great people. I have a lot of friends at Aries. Oh, you disagree?
I know some that aren't great.
Sue, when's your birthday?
May 22.
Oh, I don't know anyone born in May until I knew you, Sue.
Well, my son's also born on the same day, so it's a big day in our house.
Oh my God! It's like Sue Bingo. I'm not gonna talk about that episode that happened in the Greek islands.
No, please don't, Chrissy.
No,
it's
I
very
won't.
embarrassing.
I love in those two songs because Chrissy had to run off to the toilet. Tom's decided to grill Danielle and Sue on close toilet mishaps. Thanks, Tom. That's what everyone wants to hear on the drive home.
God, hot and cold sweats. You know how it feels.
Question number 1,
Your
Swanee.
names are your buzzers, my beautiful girls. It's the best of 5 meeting. The first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game and to walk away with the money can't buy Chrissy Swan Show. Bum bag. Question number 1. Which Hollywood model and actress is now known for going makeup free? I wouldn't have said model.
You don't reckon she's done modelling because of her work, though, but I guess she was known for acting
She's an
first.
acting. Yeah, she's an actress. Pamela Anderson. Question number 2. What identity document is required to travel to different countries around the world?
Danielle.
Sue just got in there.
Oh,
Passport.
it is a passport. Do you look like death in your passport photo, Sue?
No, but I'm hoping I'm retiring at the end of the year. I'm hoping I'll see it a lot next year.
Oh, God, that is my wish for you too, Sue.
My passport photo's hot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can I have a look at it?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, that's really good.
Yeah,
Mine is so bad.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
We should take a camera crew and get it done properly.
Mine looks like it belongs in the opening credits of Wentworth. Let's put it that
yeah,
way.
okay, great.
Question number 3. 18 years ago today, this hit was released. What's it called? Danielle?
Fergalicious?
What a great song. I'd forgotten. Also, where is she? Stacey Ferguson.
Stace, where you been, girl?
I'm serious. Where is she?
I don't know. She's probably just enjoying the royalties of all of her work.
Question number 4. Brianna Chicken Fry LaPaglia has addressed her shock split from which country singer? We just talked about it.
Danielle.
Yes, Danielle.
Is that Brian?
Yes. What do you reckon? Do you think 4 days...
5?
5 between breaking up with someone is long enough to announce it to the world?
Yeah,
Probably
I
not.
think it is.
I don't think it is either.
I think it is. Toughen up, chicken fry, whatever your name is. Hey, question number 5. This one's for the win, Danielle.
Who played the lead role of Vicar Geraldine Granger in the sitcom?
Sue.
Yes, Sue, I knew you'd know this.
Dawn French.
It is Dawn French. How much do you love her so much? It's 2 apiece, isn't it?
Oh, I love her. Saw her this year.
Question 6 is for the win. Oh, did you see her at her live show, Sue?
Yes, I did. Twat.
Was it good?
I missed it.
Fabulous. Oh, she's lovely. She's fantastic.
I only just found out this morning that Joanna Lumley is in the country and I missed her.
Yeah, she was chatting to like all of the fans at the airport. She was really lovely and gave everyone
Can't
time.
believe it. She'll never come again.
No, absolutely not. Question number 6. This is for the win, ladies.
Are you
Either of
ready? Which pop star has teased a new song called Disease dropping this Friday? You're not going to get it.
No idea.
It's Lady Gaga. Question number 7. This is for the win. Which animal has a hump out of a buffalo?
Danielle,
or
Sue.
Oh, Sue, you didn't like...
Wait, do you want to hear the
Danielle,
full question?
sorry.
I was going to say camel.
Was that me?
Yeah, but you didn't get the full question.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is annoying. Let's move on. Victor Harbour is located in which... Yes, Sue for the win.
South Australia.
It is South Australia. Well done, my love.
Thank you, Chrissy.
You've got
Jack.
You've got a bum bag. I'm going to put a Priceline pharmacy voucher in yours, Sue.
Oh,
and
thank
Danielle,
you.
you get the bum bag as well, okay?
No. That's more annoying. What we're going to do is give both of them a Priceline pharmacy voucher, and then Sue just gets the bum bag.
Yes, as long as, yes, good.
No, like,
Thank you.
No one wants the bum
They
bag.
do want the bum bag, don't you?
No, they don't. Oh, damn, they've gone. Sorry.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
I have been carving out a little bit of time for myself to watch what's new on television. And what I have to do, and I know that I'm not the only one, if I see an article or, I don't know, a snippet of something and it says what day and streamer that the show comes out on, I go to my diary and I write it down.
Actually, I think you might have notified me to the movie that we're about to talk about on Friday. Yeah, it was you, because I was very impressed that you knew all of this information about it.
That's right, because I had seen a trailer a couple of weeks ago for a new movie called Woman of the Hour starring Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
Anna Kendrick, sorry. And I thought, yep, that's a bit of me, and I knew that it would disappear out of my brain, so I went straight to my diary and I wrote on Friday the 18th, Woman of the Hour in Australia, and the streamer that it was on. So I knew that it was coming up. And I watched it, and it was very, very creepy. It's based on a true story. And if you love that sort of thing, absolutely watch it. It's set in the 70s, which I love as well. And it's the story of an aspiring actress who, in order for exposure and whatever, goes on a dating show. And the name of it escapes me, but it's an actual dating show, The Dating Game.
Yeah.
It's called. And it was very similar to Perfect Match, which we had here in the 80s. She gets matched. Oh, I'm going to do that theme in a minute. She gets matched with a guy who turns out to be a serial killer.
Scary stuff.
Yeah.
Bachelor 3.
Yes, and that's who she chooses.
It was so fantastically done. Like, I was so impressed with not only Anna's, because I've got to say, Swanee, I've never been a massive Anna Kendrick fan.
Me neither. But she was very good in this.
She was really good in it.
Yeah.
And then when I did a lot of reading after, I realised that she loved the script and the character so much she asked to direct it.
Correct. So this is her directorial debut. Very,
cool.
very clever. And it's so interesting. But I was watching it going, oh my God. I can't believe that dating shows happened in my lifetime. 13, 24, 10, by the way. Have you ever been on a dating show?
We're talking anything like Farmer Wants a Wife, First Dates, Maths, The Bachelor.
The Great Perfect Match. And I was explaining to you when we were talking about it, when we were doing a little water cooler moment about this movie. I said to you, you know that they existed every night at 5:30 p.m. or every Friday. There was a show called Perfect Match in the 80s and we all watched it. And we thought nothing of it at the time. But the premise is this. A single woman chooses a complete stranger in a TV studio in front of everybody. And then, that's weird enough, right? But that's sort of like swiping right, I guess. Or left, or however it works. I don't know which one's good.
Yeah, you swipe right.
You swipe
if you're
right.
good. Yeah, if you want them.
Anyway, then what happens? And we watched this. That woman and that man who do not know each other go away alone.
So no camera crew follows them to this holiday?
No. And they have a holiday together, sharing a room, everything. I mean, it just blows my mind. I would love to know. I would love to talk to somebody who did this, who went on a TV show
that would be
and
epic.
then went on holiday with a complete stranger. I think they shared a room. I think that was the prize.
They were asking for a story like this to happen by just
yes,
throwing
I can't believe
two
it didn't happen more.
strangers together.
Any sort of dating show, I want to hear your experiences.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
And there's one of them in it for you if you went on a dating show. We're trying to track down somebody who was on Perfect Match or similar. Just want to know what happens behind the scenes.
13 24 10 if you were on it, or slide into our DMs at the Chrissie Swan Show if you don't want to go on air. We just want to chat to you.
Speaking of being afraid of a man, I didn't meet this one on a dating TV show, but I did meet him on a website.
Right.
I won't name the website, but it's like hook you up with tradies.
Okay.
When you needed a quote.
Got it.
Anyway, I put in the job that I required because I've got a big tree in my front yard. And frankly, we're scared of it falling on us and killing us in our sleep.
Yeah, we don't want that.
No. So it lost a big branch recently and I thought it's so expensive to have it trimmed.
Mm-hmm.
And so I put it off. But when the big branch fell, I went, look, I better.
Yes.
And I looked it up and it's been 2 years since I've had her used up.
What are they called? What's that job called?
Arborist.
Arborist.
An arborist,
It's
yes.
a great word.
It is a great word, and it's a great profession. Like, to know that much about the structural integrity of
Right.
a living thing, I think is so clever.
It is clever, and you don't meet many of them. I've never run into someone or met someone out and about that's an arborist.
No, you're right, because they're halfway up a gum tree most of the time. They're busy. Anyway, put out the call, and very quickly, 3 people said, great, we'll give you a quote. I said, fantastic. I had 2 of them quite quickly, and then another one was supposed to come this morning, or maybe tomorrow morning. Anyway, I had the 2 come out, and they said, look, to be honest, you've had her done in the last 2 years. She doesn't need it.
Oh.
Which I appreciate so much, because more often than not, people just want to take your money.
Absolutely. That's great news.
I know.
And also, it would kind of ruin, is it in your front?
Yes.
It would kind of ruin the vibe of the front yard, do you not think?
No, the thing is, you can't tell it's been trimmed. It has to be trimmed so carefully because it's a significant tree.
Oh.
So they climb it and they snip it with, like, they take some of the weight out of it so that.
Oh, you
if
weren't
a
wanting the
branch-
whole thing removed.
Oh no, that would be against the law. I would go to jail.
You just would get in it trim. Oh,
I was just getting her neatened up, like a
little
haircut,
haircut.
you know, cut
Yes.
and colour, bit of a cut and
Sweet.
colour, yeah.
Cute.
Anyway, so to hear from 2 of these incredibly professional people, you can get another year out of this, maybe more, was very heartening. Anyway, I did the right thing, and I texted the 3rd one who was due to come. I said, look, I've had 2 people look at it, and they say it doesn't need it, so don't worry about giving me a quote. Well, I then faced a barrage of abuse via carrier service almost all night.
Last night?
Yes.
Why was he so angry?
Well, he said, do you know how this website works? I had to pay $70 to give you a chance to get a chance at getting this job. And I said, well, actually, no, I didn't know that's how it worked. And I'm sorry that it does. I just Googled tree loppers and arborists near me, and this is what I just went through the motions. I said, I'm really sorry that happened, but I'm giving you the heads up. It doesn't need to be done. He goes, I'm around the corner. I can come. And I was like, please, Jesus, don't. And I said, no, it's fine. I've been told by 2 other people that it doesn't. You're going to tell me the same thing. I'm like saving you the problem. And then he's like, who came? I'm being undercut by someone. Was it a Middle Eastern gent? I was like, oh my God.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
We're nearly out of here, but before we go, we were talking earlier about dating shows off the back of a new movie that's out called Woman of the Hour, set in the 70s. The person that she chooses turns out to be a serial killer, and we asked, have you ever been on a dating show? CJ's given us a buzz. Hi, CJ.
Hi there, how are you?
Good. Now, what year was this?
Look, it was towards the end of the 90s, maybe early 2000s.
Oh, there was a reboot of Perfect Match with Shelley Craft.
That's the one, and Aggro was Dexter.
Oh, my God, that's right. The great Jamie Dunn. So you went on that.
I did. I was a contestant.
Were you the chooser or the choosee?
I was the choosee. I was one of 3, and I was contestant number 2. And I slutted myself on national television and was very successful and went to Fiji on a holiday.
Wow. Now, was it like it was in the 80s where you turned up unsupervised to a hotel and had a holiday with a total stranger?
Correct, yeah.
Can you believe that happened, CJ?
I can't, and neither did my parents at the time. They were very horrified. But it was basically, you had to pack. It was filmed in Sydney. You had to pack as though either you were doing the filming and coming home or filming and potentially going on a holiday because you left the next day.
Wait, so you didn't even get to go home and, like, compose your thoughts?
No, didn't have time to get a wax, didn't have time to do anything.
Oh, did you need a wax in the end?
Well, yeah, maybe could have, should have. But he was a bit of a loser, but that's okay. That's what duty-free alcohol's for.
CJ, we're going to send you a $200 Frank Green gift pack with that story. Thank you so much. That's amazing.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Chrissie's Clickbait.
It's not often that I say I completely relate to Kim Kardashian, but there is something going on in her house that goes on in my house, and I'm not talking about an obsession with rabbits.
Okay.
She's received a present from Northwest, her eldest daughter.
Oh, yeah, because Kim just celebrated her 44th birthday.
She sure did. Well, I didn't know. Northwest is the same age as Peg. Explains the attitude.
Yeah, okay.
She was given a necklace chosen for her by her daughter, and engraved on the necklace, it says, Skibbity Toilet.
Okay, and North got me this diamond necklace that says, Skibbity Toilet. Wow.
And love North. Say pause because you love Skibbity Toilet.
Can I say that in my house, every 4 minutes, there is a mention of Skibbity Toilet or Skibbity something. The other day we were talking about urban myths.
Yeah.
I was driving, Peg was in the passenger seat and Kit was in the back. And Peg told me a story. You know, it's one of those ones that have been around for 100 years. And I said, I think that might be an urban myth. I've heard this one. So I was explaining what an urban myth was. Anyway, she's like, oh, cool. From the back, because Skibbity Toilet is how me and Kit specifically talk to each other all the time.
It doesn't actually mean anything, though. It's just from that web series, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It means whatever you want.
Okay.
And then I was talking about urban myths, and then from the back seat, I just hear Skibbity Myth. And I don't know why, it was so funny. It was so much funnier than any of the other ones that we've put with Skibbity. We still laugh about it. I got a text message last night from his bed as he was going to bed going, good night, Mum, Skibbity Myth.
It's a funny word. Skibbity's a funny word. I get it.
Skibbity Toilet.
Also, I would love to know how North goes about buying a gift for Kim for her birthday, because apparently that diamond necklace is worth 20 grand, right?
20 grand.
Does she go to Kanye and say, Dad, I need the Amex to buy Mum a birthday present? Or does she go to Chris or Chloe? Or does she go to a PA? I'd love to know the dynamic of that.
She goes to the same place that you go to for your suits for Spring Racing Carnival. She gets it all for free.
The Freeva. Yeah, okay.
Of course. Imagine, all you'd have to do is say, hello, my name's Northwest. I want a necklace. How much is it going to cost me? The answer is nothing.
Yeah, true.
Absolutely nothing. All right, let's move on to Kylie Minogue. She is doing the rounds internationally, spruiking and selling tickets for her world tour. She recently appeared on Kelly Clarkson, and talk went to her very own rosé label.
Is it true that you started a wine company? Because I thought we should maybe test it out.
I do.
I was like,
Look it up. Have you been on the wine? What's going on?
What a friendly, jovial icon she turned out to be. The producer spilt the wine all over her and was clearly nervous.
And that poor gay about to walk up to an icon to pour her wine and then spills it.
Spilling the wine on Kylie is the equivalent of a dog wetting itself. It's so excited to see you.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Absolutely. And also Kylie would love that. In that as well, Kylie, I watched that interview. She was talking about how kids are discovering locomotion now.
Yeah.
And they're like, what's this new song, Mum? It's like, kid, it's been around for 30 years.
It was old when Kylie did it.
Was it?
It's a song from the 50s.
I didn't even know that.
Yes.
And it made me think we should suggest a song each to new Kylie fans that they should go and listen to. Mine would be Your Disco Needs You. What a song.
She is magical. Look, I'm going to go back to my favourite Kylie song of all time. Not everybody knows it, but they should. It wouldn't change a thing.
Oh, it just puts you in a good mood.
It's pure stock aitken and waterman, and I love it. I love it for that reason.
Hey, you know who else puts you in a good mood? Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. They are up next. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you guys.
Now check this out.
The Chrissie Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.